Hello students. Today we will see the chapter 3 metals and non-metals. So firstly we will define what is metal. Metals are the pure substance or elements which have tendency to lose electron. For example, sodium is a metal having configuration 281. What is its outermost configuration? 1. ये आपका इलेक्ट्रॉन क्यों लूज करेगा? क्योंकि आपका जितने भी एलिमेंट होते हैं सबका हमेशा वो ट्राई करते हैं कि स्टेबल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन हो, और स्टेबल कॉन्फ़िगरेशन के लिए उनकी ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट होनी चाहिए. ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट होना चाहिए मीन्स आउटर मोस्ट शेल में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होने चाहिए. तो इसके आउटर मोस्ट शेल में 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कब होंगे? व्हेन इफ इट विल लूजेस 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, हेंस इट विल लूज 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन. तो सोडियम विल लूज 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड बिकम्स Na+ ion, positive ion, and its configuration is 2,8. Now it is stable configuration, and loose electron we are writing on the right hand side. Now what is non-metal? More example of metals are magnesium, aluminium, all the first and second group of periodic table. Now non-metals. Non-metals are the elements which have tendency to gain electron. Chlorine is the atom having configuration 287. Just now I have tell you कि कोई भी एलिमेंट अपना आउटर मोस्ट में ऑक्टेट कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करता है. सो हाउ इट विल बिकम स्टेबल? when its octet will complete its outermost electrons will become 8. How it becomes 8? When it will gain electrons. So hence it will gain 1 electron and it becomes Cl- ion. So 288. So metals are gaining electron. Non-metals are gaining electron. Metals are electropositive in nature. More example of non-metals are nitrogen, oxygen, or 16th and 17th group of periodic table. So वो सारे क्या हैं आपके non-metals. So this is the definition of metals and non-metals. Now we will see the physical properties of metals and non-metals. In earlier classes also, in small classes also, you have studied about the physical properties of metals as well as non-metals. First physical properties of metals is they are hardness. They are hard and their melting and boiling point is generally high. They are lustrous. Metals are generally lustrous. It means shiny surface. They are malleable, can be converted into sheet. They are ductile. They can be converted into wire. And they are electrical. They are good conductor of electricity and heat. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. And the physical properties of non-metals. Non-metals are generally soft and low melting and boiling point. They are non-lustrous, not having any shining surface. They are non-malleable. They are non-ductile and they are bad conductor of heat and electricity. But there are some exceptions in the physical properties of metal as well as non-metal. Some exceptions of metals and non-metals are given in your NCERT book. This you have to see. So first one, all the metals are hard and solid. So but mercury is the metal which is liquid at room temperature. All the metals have generally high melting and boiling point, but gallium and cesium are the two metals having low melting point. Even though if we will put gallium and cesium in our palm, they will melt. All the non-metals are non-lustrous, but iodine is luster, shiny surface. All the non-metals are soft, but diamond, which is a type of carbon, which is allotrope of carbon, is hardest among all the substance. All the non-metals are bad conductor of electricity, but graphite is the form of carbon, allotrope of carbon, which is a good conductor of electricity. All the metals are hard, but lithium, potassium and sodium are soft and can be cut by knife. So after exceptions of physical properties of metal and non-metal, we will see the chemical properties of metals. First chemical properties of metal is reaction of metals with oxygen. It means burning of metals. It means formation of oxide. So we will see the general equation. Any metal when reacts with oxygen or burns in air, it forms metal oxide. So this is the general equation. For example, copper when reacts with oxygen, it forms copper oxide. Then aluminium reacts with oxygen to form aluminium oxide. These are the example. So what is the nature of metallic oxide? The oxide formed by the reaction of metal and oxygen, they are basic in nature. How they are basic in nature? When these metallic oxides are react with acid, they form salt and water. Recall, अपन देखेंगे न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन में क्या होता है? Acid plus base gives salt plus water. It means if it is acid, it is salt and it is water, it means its nature is basic. That's why the nature of metallic oxide is basic. It means it generally reacts with acid to form salt and water. There are some metals which whose oxide behaves like a amphoteric oxide. So what are amphoteric oxide? Amphoteric oxides are the oxides which reacts with both acid and base. For example, aluminium oxide and zinc oxide are the amphoteric oxide. They can react with acid as well as base. See here, aluminium reacts with acid to form salt and water. Aluminium chloride is the salt and water. Aluminium oxide reacts with base to form sodium aluminate, salt and water. Here the aluminium oxide act as a basic in nature and here act as a acidic in nature. So they react with both acid and base. Similarly, zinc oxide reacts in the similar manner with acid and base to form salt and water. So during the chemical properties of reaction of metal with oxygen, what we are seeing, sodium and potassium reacts very vigorously with oxygen. Metals like magnesium, aluminium and zinc are already covered with oxide layer. तो वो जल्दी से क्या होता है, further oxidation नहीं होता है. So we have to remove that layer. ठीक है. आयरन, अगर आप एक आयरन पीस को लेंगे, उसको बर्न करने की कोशिश करेंगे तो वो नहीं बर्न होगा. एंड आयरन फिलिंग्स मीन्स वेरी फाइन, पतले पतले अगर हम आयरन लेंगे तो दे विल बर्न विगरसली. कॉपर को हम हीट करेंगे तो वो पाउडर में कन्वर्ट नहीं होगा. जो ब्लैक कलर की कोटिंग होगी दैट विल बी कॉपर ऑक्साइड. एंड सिल्वर एंड गोल्ड डू नॉट रिएक्ट विथ ऑक्सीजन. सो दीज आर द chemical properties of metals with oxygen. Next we will see the chemical properties or reaction of metals with water. We will see the general equation. Whenever metal reacts with water, firstly it forms metal oxide and releases hydrogen gas. Then this metal oxide reacts with further water and form metal hydroxide. Some metals like potassium and sodium reacts vigorously with water, even catches fire. As they react vigorously with air, तो जब एयर से भी वो vigorously रिएक्ट करता है और वाटर से भी vigorously रिएक्ट करके कैच कर लेता फायर, इसलिए हम that's why we kept these metals immersed in kerosene oil. इनको हम स्टोर किस में करके रखते हैं, आपका केरोसिन ऑयल में स्टोर करके रखते हैं, क्योंकि ये बहुत जल्दी vigorously रिएक्ट करता है. ठीक है. एंड Some metals like calcium and reacts with water, it is less violent than potassium and sodium. So here heat is evolved which is not sufficient for the hydrogen to catches fire. जब सोडियम और पोटेशियम क्यों कैच करता फायर, क्योंकि आपका हाइड्रोजन कैच कर लेता फायर, और कैल्शियम जब रिएक्ट करता है तो थोड़ा लेस विग्रस होता है. एंड जब कैल्शियम वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट करता है सो इट फ्लोट्स ऑन द वाटर. व्हाई इट फ्लोट्स ऑन द वाटर? बिकॉज the bubbles of hydrogen gas formed stick into the surface of metals. Metals like aluminium, iron and zinc do not react with cold or hot water, but they react with steam. Magnesium do not react with cold water but react with hot water. Magnesium do not react with cold water but react with hot water. और आपका एल्यूमिनियम आयरन एंड जिंक रिएक्ट्स विथ स्टीम. स्टीम के लिए भी बेटा आपका क्या लिखते हैं फॉर्मूला? H2O ही लिखते हैं, बस यहाँ पर गैसेस फॉर्म में शो कर देते हैं. ठीक है. सो these are the reaction of metals with water. Some metals like lead, copper, silver and gold do not react with water at all. Some more chemical properties we will see in our next video.